And welcome, welcome, welcome. Come on in. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel if you are new here. If you are a subscriber, make sure you comment below and let me know that you're stopping by. Also, let's connect on Instagram or TikTok, and you can also shop my website for digital products and also merchandise. Y'all, you guys know Anton Daniels cracks me up, right? His titles of his videos, and he finds these rage baiting topics and headlines to discuss. And I just wanted to go ahead and watch this with you guys. I haven't watched it yet, so get in the comments and let me know what you guys think. I'm going to go ahead and react to it. So we're about to get into it. This is just, something he said that he's showing. Let's see. There we go. All right. Can y'all see?
What?
Some
You
lessons
said
in
what?
life are learned the hard way.
Why would you say that to someone who is trying?
Why is that such a bad thing to say, ma'am?
Why
He
is-
was told the first time to have
What
the
is
hair
wrong
pulled
with his
back out of his
appearance,
face.
ma'am?
His hair is in his eyes, so we
Is
can't
yours
see his
not?
eyes. Ma'am, can you see my
Is
eyes?
your hair in your face?
I'm not going to keep going with this. You can leave the restaurant.
Is your hair in your face? You're supposed to have on a net working in a food restaurant industry.
You can leave the restaurant.
How are you going to tell me?
Go ahead,
So
ma'am.
is your face not in your hair? Call the police. We are not doing nothing wrong. Is your hair not in your face? I believe I see hair everywhere. You did not tell me that.
That mama said, I believe I see hair everywhere. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Is mom out of place, or is mom standing up for her son? It seems to be that her son was applying for a job. It looks to be a McDonald's per se. And I guess he didn't get the job, and mom is confronting the manager. But let's continue.
That's what you said to him.
I did tell you word for word what I said.
No, you did not.
Yes, I did, ma'am.
No, you did not.
Yes,
You didn't say that.
You are mistaken.
You did not say that. I got the first recording already.
Okay.
You did not say that. You just changed it up when I said what he told me.
Okay.
Well, we're gonna run these cameras.
You ain't gonna run nothing, ma'am.
You're gonna get these cameras run.
No, you ain't gonna run nothing.
Because you're not gonna
do
do that illegally. Well, let's go. I'm ready and I'm always prepared.
Go take the legal
Always
action.
prepared.
Go take the legal action.
Always prepared. That's one thing you gotta understand is that you have to be ready so you don't have to get ready. That is a child.
That is a 16-year-old looking for a job.
Yes.
And you're not going to get every job that you apply for.
And I know that.
This isn't helping him get a job at all. And it's not teaching him anything.
And it's not.
No,
it's not. But it is going to teach him that just because you are a racist,
a black woman told him the first time to pull his hair out of his face. But I am a
Brian,
racist.
Did you put your hair in a ponytail the last time you were here?
I pulled it back.
You pulled it back. Thank you. He did not put it in a ponytail.
I didn't ask him to put it in a ponytail.
What did you ask him?
To pull his hair out of his face.
Did you try? You put it in a ponytail. Did he not?
I told him some lessons in life are learned the hard way.
Did he not?
Yo, you can't, as a young man, run back home to your mother every time that you don't get your way or you don't get a job. Now, I was initially going to comment on this and say that he needed a strong father in his life, because this is the reason why a lot of these guys are growing up feeling like they entitled, they get sassy, they feel like they don't have any manliness to them, they don't have any stick-to-itiveness, and that is a word, stick-to-itiveness. But more importantly, how you gonna just call somebody a racist because he didn't get the job or they don't agree with the way that he's wearing his hair in his face? And this woman is literally trying to teach him a lesson, a life lesson, and this is not helping. She was absolutely right. This is the same thing that happens in the elementary schools. It's the same thing that happens at the job. You can't call on your mama every time that you don't get your way. That's crazy. But, I seen some people in the comments, as usual, that ultimately agree with this woman, with this black woman that is up there. And the first time that you don't get what you want, all of a sudden the person that don't agree with the way that you came into the interview, which no's are good. Let me be clear for all of the guys that may be watching this, the young men, the girls with young sons and all of this, I don't want you to feminize your son. I don't want you to have your son running in the Victim Olympics. This is how you then teach people, and they grow up to believe that anytime that a white person or a person that don't look like them don't get their way, then they are racist. Anytime that a person that is black that don't agree with them, then they a sellout. Y'all don't even really know the meaning of some of these words or the foundation from where.
This is why appearance is important. People want to keep saying, don't judge a book by its cover. I should be comfortable in the skin I'm in. And no one is saying you can't be, but you have to look presentable. And we as parents have to teach our children this. Enough of going out the house like there's no effort. You have to look decent. My son has dreads. And I know I have to make sure he gets twisted. He has to, go to the barber shop and everything like that. And I would teach him when going on an interview, make sure you pull it back. Like you need to look presentable, not like you're going to hang out with your boys. So I don't know. Would y'all go up to the job? And I think this is white or black. I mean, as a parent, do you feel she is right? And then as a black mom, do you feel that she's right for calling this lady a racist? And this lady standing her ground, baby, she is not playing.
This stuff come from. And this woman, it's two ways to look at it, right? Number one,
flexibility is the embodiment of youthful.
We're gonna let him get his commercial. But I don't know. It's just, oh, she is doing the most. Oh my God. Travel. I'm like, what the hell? I don't know if I would go up there. I think this is a teaching lesson, whether he has long blonde hair, whether he has dreads. If you're not going to pull him back for an interview, I'm going to make you cut him off, because this is how it is. I mean, as a business owner, I would want you to come in looking presentable and having your dreads pulled back out of your face so I can see your face. And then, as a parent, when you see them going, that's got to get back in the church. We just got to get back to the foundation so these kids can have some respect and get out of basketball shorts, socks, and slides. Basketball shorts, socks, and slides. Like, enough of that. That is, it's time to put on some shoes, even some sneakers, look decent, get your hair cut, make yourself look decent. So we can't be running up to people's job. We can't do that. That's just, I don't know. That could have went left. And then she was like, I'm going, when you stay ready. And I'm like, oh Lord, is she threatening the lady? Like, or do you have a lawyer? Because a lawyer would tell you they can say no. I don't know if the lady, I don't know, because I don't know the law. So y'all comment below. Can they say because of your hair or your appearance? I don't know. I just know you personally need to look decent, but legally, can they do that? Like, was she supposed to, let them know that information? Anybody know the law or whatever? Comment below, because I would like to know that part, and that's something I don't know. We could just give our opinions as lay people, but when it comes down to the law, does she have a case? Since Miss Stay Ready, so you don't have to get ready. Does she have a case or no? I don't know. Can they disclose that they didn't hire you because of your appearance? Is that discrimination, or is that, I don't know. Do she have a case? Y'all, he always have the longest commercials, but I guess that's what's up. We're going to give him his time. So y'all make sure y'all like and subscribe to my channel. You can go over there and check out some more of his videos. Also, you can shop my website, www.thefiercemompreneur.com. And let's see if we are going to stop looking at stretching videos.
In order for men to be successful, you're going to have to get a lot of no's in order to get a couple yeses that really make sense. And all you need is a couple of yeses that'll get you over the hump and get you popping. If you put out if you go on 100 job interviews with 1,000 applications and you get the job that you need, you out of there. You out of there. And so in order,
that's what I think too. This could be a teaching lesson as far as, you know, son, that's just not hell. They might be about to get robbed. I mean, I just tell my son too, you need to next time go in there with your hair right. But let me tell you something. Rejection is God's protection. Okay, that was not the job meant for you. Hell, you 16, mama still got you. That's kind of how I would have did it before I would have went up there confronting that lady, because I feel like it could have went just, you know, so much more left. I don't know how much left it actually went, but I just feel like as far as my son, as a mother, I'm going to coach you. Hell, at 16, I probably would have been taking you to your job interview anyway. So I would have been told you to pull your damn hair back, you know, before you even got out the car. But I guess some 16-year-olds are driving by themselves. But I don't know. Y'all comment and let me know what y'all do.
in order for us to be successful as guys, as men, we have to suffer. And I could tell you right now, by default, that this man does not have a strong father in his life at all. If he has a father in his life, because ain't no way in hell that my father would have allowed for my mother to go up to either a school or a job.
Now, I kind of agree, because even when I do mother my son, his father, hey, come on, let him, you know, and we try to balance it out. So I do feel active parents are very important. Active parents, whatever role anyone's playing, but active parents are very important. And you got to just stand firm.
Or anything that you can think of in order to cuss out the teacher, cuss out the manager, or any of that. If I came home, it was okay. Well, what is it that you did differently, and how can we solve for it? Because I would be too ashamed to come home and say, "Hey, I didn't get it." No, hey, so what happened? How did it go with your job interview? We've been praying for you. How did it go? We've been working with you. This and that, so on and so forth. Okay, so you know what I'm saying? I asked what happened. You know, you said, you know what I'm saying? Don't say that on the job interview. Did you ask questions? Did you do this? Why did you go with your pants hanging down? Why your shirt not tucked in? You know what? You probably need to cut your hair, because that's not gonna play for you long-term professional. Let me take you to the barber. It's a way that we got to handle our children, and we cannot keep letting them fall in the victim Olympics. And I see so many adults that were probably, so many black people, adults that were raised probably the same way as this. And this is the reason why they be in my comments. Not everybody, obviously. There are some people that understand that men got to go through shit, that you got to actually get told no, that things have to.
I mean, that mama was acting like he can't go to like Publix or the grocery. Did he just lose a job? Because she had like his cell phone bill was due. Y'all comment below, and you can go ahead and go over to his channel and continue to watch the video. I do appreciate y'all. He always makes me laugh, but on this one, I kind of agree with him on. Mama, I think you were wrong on this one. Y'all let me